Okay, what you can see here is my Imagine, and what I have done is I've used clear shrink film and I have printed with the Imagine. I have now got in the deep cut blade. I've set it on a multi-cut of 3, a speed of 4 and a pressure of 5, and I'm hoping that this is going to cut out nicely. I'll come back to you. Just so that you can see, I did a multi-cut of 3, maybe I should have done it in 4, but what I have found is that they do actually peel off a backing, which I didn't bargain on. Okay, maybe that's the difference. We'll have a look. Okay. Right, this is the size of the strawberry when it's printed. This is the size of the strawberry once it's been shrunk. Right, now we're going to sit here and hopefully I'll be able to take the sound off because the does make a terrible noise, but this is my heat gun. And I'll just show you how Cricut shrinks, what it does, and hopefully how it turns out. And there it is, it's all shrunk down. Now I put a little hole in it so that I could turn it over and take it off with my little pokey tool. And there it is, one little tiny strawberry. And on to the next one. So that's the size unshrunk, that's the size shrunk. And they're a bit hot to start with, so that's still a little bit warm. Asbestos fingers. Well, we'll keep going. Now, I'm not sure whether you can actually see this, but I'll check the video later. And I'm going to shrink this bigger one this time. And just to show, shrinks very quickly. This one's actually sometimes struggling, I'm not quite sure how it's going to go, but quite often they come back out and sit flat. So whether this one's going to do that or not, I'm not sure. What I'll do is I'll unfold the rolling pin from behind them and just press them down. Maybe I'll turn them over and see whether that will help. And just press them a bit flat. Ouch, that was a bit hot. Right, let me just get a pokey tool and press them flat and see whether that helps. That seems to have flattened them out. Maybe I'll just do them the other side and see whether that makes a difference. I mentioned that the pencil seemed to have a film on one side that sometimes came off and sometimes I left on. I'm not quite sure which way the best way was. So I might mention it later if I can figure it out. He's quite just press them down a bit, and there's my two little gingerbread men and their rolling pin. Gingerbread man and gingerbread lady. Right, now I've got a pear. I always wanted to say what a pear. So now I'll be able to say what a pear. Just get my wonderful little Cricut tool and squash it flat. And if I didn't blind you with that, there's our cute little pear. And I might just be able to zoom in on that because he's so tiny. And you can see, what can I put beside him? Okay, most of you will know the Cricut tool. That's the Cricut tool beside it, the spatula. So if you can see the end of the spatula there, just blinded you with science. Not sure of how much of all this I'll be able to use, so I'm going to do another one and just show you that even though this is actually quite big and I don't recommend you doing them huge, this is Cricut 3 inches and it's scrunching up and then it flips itself over. I'll get it back in the picture hopefully. Hopefully that will flatten itself out, but I think these bigger ones don't seem to do that as readily. I'll stop, get my trusty spatula and flatten it out. And if I turn him over, you'll see he's the clock, she is the clock from Kate's Kitchen cartridge. See if it's just going to straighten up, or there is an old Kate's clock anyway. I've got this going very, very close. The colours I didn't change, I left them at the best intensity because the colours on this cartridge are actually quite pale and they come up quite nice so that you can actually see them. I'll just zoom in on that. Hi again, and this is the haul that I've got from the Kate's Kitchen cartridge. One 8.5 by 11 sheet of shrink plastic, which was clear. I have printed and cut it on the Imagine. I'll try and get that one in focus and see whether you can see him. He says rise and shine. That's the clock. That's the pear, which I think come out lovely. And likewise the apples come out really well. That's the little man and woman gingerbread men with the rolling pin. The cherries. The toaster came out cute. And I got 6 little strawberries. Very interesting.